This is a news alert. Here is proof that rising death numbers are not legit. Please share this now. I'm Josh Bernstein filling in for Gary Franchi and the Next News Network. Now, before we get to the story, folks, remember Next News has been heavily censored. Been taken out of suggested videos, so do us a favor, make sure you're still subscribed to the channel, you're getting notifications, and of course, if you're new to the channel, please check out the newsletter in the description below. Now, let's get to your story here. According to Jim Hoff for the Gateway Pundit, they are lying to you, folks. That's right. The Orange County health officer admitted that this week that one of the coronavirus victims listed on their website died in a motorcycle crash. Now, this isn't the first time this has been done. We've been hearing about this in New York and in Michigan and in other states as well, where people are being tested after they have died, and if they have it, they're saying that that was the cause of death. We know for a fact that these numbers are completely skewed. Now, Fox 35 News found this out after asking Orange County Health Officer Dr. Raul Pino whether two coronavirus victims who were in their 20s had any underlying conditions. One of the answers absolutely shocked us. Quote, "The first one didn't have any. He died in a motorcycle accident," Pino said. Dr. Raul Pino told Fox 35, quote, "You could actually argue that the COVID had something to do with the crash. I don't know. We are offering you the best data that we have." Really? Well, all of a sudden, what? Like he was attacked by a virus while he was going down the freeway at 70 miles an hour? That doesn't make any sense. Go and roll this clip.
Good evening. I'm Luann Sorrell. We start with big breaking news tonight. Fox 35 questioning the coronavirus numbers and uncovering a shocking revelation. A man dies in a motorcycle crash, but his death listed as a coronavirus death.
Fox 35 News investigating. We dug through the data, and then we asked the questions. Fox 35's Danielle Lama joins us live from Orange County tonight. Danielle, how are officials explaining this?
Well, Charles, they really haven't given us much of an explanation at this point. The way we found out is I was asking the county health officer about two coronavirus deaths involving people in their 20s and whether they had any underlying conditions. Then one of his answers surprised us.
The first one didn't have any. He died in a motorcycle accident.
New questions tonight about the accuracy of the state's coronavirus death numbers. Orange County Health Officer Dr. Raul Pino telling us one person reported to have died from COVID was killed in a motorcycle accident. So was it removed from the data?
I don't think so. I have to double check. We were arguing. We were discussing and trying to argue with the state. Not because of the numbers. I mean, it's 100. It's not make any difference if it's 99. Yeah. But the validity that the fact that the individual didn't die from COVID-19, died in a crash. But you can actually argue that it could have been the COVID-19 that caused him to crash. So I don't know the conclusion of that one.
We looked into it.
And yet they are pushing these numbers to the public to cause more panic porn. That's what this is, panic porn. So in this, a major contradiction to how the state says that they are counting deaths. We also know that the CDC and the WHO, or as I like to call them, the Wuhan Health Organization, have all been completely wrong. Not to mention Dr. Fauci as well. Oh, you should wear a mask, then you shouldn't wear a mask. Well, maybe you should wear a mask. Oh, it's not human to human transmission. Oh, yes it is. No, it's not. Yes it is. This is all guesswork in a white suit, okay? That's what this is so far. And the bottom line is that as this continues on, it's going to get worse and worse. Now they're talking about shutting down states here coming up in the future. Folks, again, a lot of this has to do with the fact that they do not want the economy to recover. They saw what happened when the states opened up. When the states opened up and people went back to work, the economy started to rise and started to do much, much better. And they know that a rising economy is a rising re-election. And so what are they doing? They're still trying to hold it down, even though the mortality rates are lower than the regular flu. Those are my thoughts. What are yours? Put them down in the comments below. Give us a like, give us a share. Continue to watch the Next News Network. I'm Josh Bernstein, filling in for Gary Franchi. If you want to learn more about me, check out the Josh Bernstein Show on YouTube, also streaming on Roku TV, and now also on Parler as well. And we'll see you on the next report.